This week, we're going to save a Matra Bagheera from being scrapped, that one. But in this video, we're not going to see the seller, we're not going to mention the name of the scrapyard, and we're not going to say its location. Why? Well, because what I want is for this to serve as an example of what really happens in some bar finds, because not everything is always magical. Behind many videos that never get made, there's also frustration, impossible prices, and situations that don't make sense. Today I want to show you the harsh reality behind some of these discoveries. We've been called by this junkyard to tell us they have a pretty special car, so don't go anywhere because you won't believe what they've just thrown away at this junkyard. My name is Mark and I love cars. September 19th, I got a message from my friend Mikkel. He wrote to me, "What car is this?" And he sent me 4 photos. When I saw it, I said, "That's a Matra Bagheera. It's a rare and special car. You hardly ever see them." Mikkel quickly replied, "On Monday, we're going to look for it." I answered, "Perfect, let's get it." With that excitement of being able to rescue such a rare classic, on Monday we set out. We didn't know exactly what we were going to find, but one thing was clear. It was worth seeing it in person. And when we got there, it had been hidden for more than 3 decades. Dirty, forgotten, but still intact. The Matra Bagheera? That one. Are you watching Mark's Garage?
Bagheera, the purple uncle. German? Boo. How is the window rolled down? It's all covered in dust.
Yes.
It has the original visor?
It's not the visor and steering wheel from the latest generation. This car must be from '77.
It shows 38,346. Imagine how many laps that is.
One really unusual thing is that it has, for example, see the doors are upholstered, just like the seats. And this is from the last year, 78, 79. So, we're already starting to think that this car must be from the last generation. Last Matra Bagheera unit.
Here's a newspaper from that time. What language is this?
In German?
From what year?
Should I put 2001? January 27th, 2001.
These mirrors were always black. They were never painted the same color as the body. Here you don't have the trunk. It's not running very smoothly. It needs to move forward more. Here comes the spare wheel. But can't we open it? No, it has nothing to do with the headlights being open. It opens like this. Huh? Would you have to go to the other side? No. It has the spare wheel, yes, huh?
Are you sure?
The brake servo, yes. It also has the battery. You can't see it, huh? But they have them.
You can't see it.
It's just that back here, underneath, do you have the engine? Double carburetor. Now, the covers are missing, right? For the carburetors?
They're right here. Here you go, Vale. Look, the cover, right? The carburetors. Mikhail, they were always outside, which is why they got lost. Because you always had to end up putting a little bit of gasoline in it to start it, and it was very hard to start this car. And is this the 1200 or the 1500? Let's see if you can see it. From the last year already, right? 1500 should be the one from the Chrysler 150 already, right?
When I saw it for the first time, I truly felt sorry. The car was almost intact, but it was missing the passenger side mirror, had a bumper that wasn't its own, and was missing the front indicator and fog light covers. Had I really been forgetting for too many years? A total of 34 years, which meant a significant mechanical expense. And then finding these missing pieces that were so hard to get. The fiberglass body was covered in dirt, but you could see structural damage on the driver's rear fender. The front section, one of the hinges connected to the fiberglass, was clearly broken because the front hood couldn't be opened, and there could be a lot of rust around the engine. A complete interior, but very dirty from age and an open window. But even so, it still had that special charm of classics that almost never show up.
No.
It's just that the one who's going to play is the iron from there.
No, you have to take this out. No, you can't find this glass, okay? It's one of the parts you can't find for this car.
Looking to sell your classic car?
On my website, Mark's Garage, you can list it for just €1. I prepare the description and post your phone number so you can sell it directly.
We are the largest classic car community in the country. We share projects with you, stories, and now we also help you sell. When we get more listings each week, I'll create reels and shorts with the 3 classics I like the most or the latest ones that have arrived on the website. Your car could be here. Sell your classic for just €1 at www.marsgarage.ts.
When we asked the price, they gave us a number that left us frozen. €10,000.
We tried to negotiate, looking for a middle ground, but the situation quickly became tense. The owners got nervous and the conversation didn't last more than a few minutes. It was obvious that they didn't want to discuss or negotiate, and we couldn't talk about anything seriously. At that moment, we realized something, that sometimes even the rarest cars can become a problem if there's tension behind them, questionable paperwork, and unrealistic expectations. And right then we had to make a tough decision. Leave without the car and reflect on what we had seen. Was it a mistake not to buy it for €10,000? Well, honestly, after hearing that totally crazy price, I wanted to see if prices for these cars have gone up a lot in the past year, and I had no idea. So I looked at ads in Spain and found that Matra Bagheera cars in good condition are listed between €7,000 and €12,000. I'm not talking about fully restored projects, which can go up to €20,000, while incomplete projects or those with a lot of work left to do can be between €3,000 and €5,000. In France, where the car was more common, the prices are even more realistic. We found Bagheeras from 2,500 or 3,000 euros in need of restoration up to about 8,000 or 9,000 euros for examples in decent condition. I'm always referring to units that haven't been recently restored. So, after looking around a bit on Spanish and French websites, those 10,000 euros they asked us for during the break, scrap value for a dirty unused car. For more than 30 years, and with all the complications of fiberglass, it was out of place. And why do I say complications of fiberglass? Well, I'll explain it to you now. Beyond the price, there's an added problem. The body of this car is made of fiberglass. I'll give you this small example of a repair that took no less than 8 hours of work. Just to prepare, sand, decontaminate, repair, fill, and sand again. This material becomes very fragile over the years. It cracks and loses its properties. Repairing and painting it is not easy at all. It requires specific techniques, more expensive materials, and a lot of specialized labor. Restoring a car like this is not the same as working with a metal one. Every poorly done repair is noticeable, and getting a good result can even cost more than with a metal car. Ultimately, this Matra Bagheera was scrapped. What seemed like an opportunity to rescue a unique classic turned into a lesson. Not everything that seems like a find really is. In the world of barn finds, there are also disappointments, impossible prices, and cars that may never return to the road. This time it wasn't possible. But each experience reminds us that behind every forgotten car, there's always a story, and sometimes just discovering it is already worth it. And if you're still doubting how complicated fiberglass can be, or just restoring one of these cars, I'll leave you with a clip from one of my videos from years ago where I showed you the bodywork problems I had with my own Matra Bagheera. So until...
That's all for today, folks.
Repair a couple of cracks in the hood, put the headlight in its correct position, and polish the car to get rid of some streaks. And in the end, Jose grabbed a notebook and started writing and ended up with a complete fiberglass restoration.
And paint.
And why? Because once we started working, we found out that the car had been in an accident. The problem
Is...
that it wasn't easy to solve.
These rivets come out here. All the rivets around, take them out cleanly, push the bumper forward to access the rivets, the screws of the bumper, and repair the crash. Like I told you before. What is this? All this that's been bent?
But the truth?
Is that they were super happy to work on my car.
Oh my god, my god, my god. And one of them gave me to make this car.
This is Mark's Garage with new episodes every Thursday.
Let's start with the surprises.
Did you remove the front bumper to paint it too? We did that as well.
This is part of the bumper. See how the piece is here? Yes.
There, it's not.
Not only is it not there, but it's, I guess this is silicone, or I don't know what they used to stick it on. Yes.
Screwed in. They've done quite a patch job. Good one. Wow. This car had an accident here, like I said.
You could see the crack. Yes, there's one here, right? Yes, here's the crack. Let's see if you can see it on the camera. See? There's a crack. This is fiberglass, but from 30 years ago, not the current kind. There was one here too. Look, didn't there used to be another one?
Yes, you see, this was here. We knew it was hit.
And, well, I didn't know they had repaired the car so badly.
No, the man who had it, I'm sure he didn't know they had done it badly.
I'm going to show you one of the little things I do have.
Here. It also didn't close properly, you see? This is the problem. It would close and stay like that. Everything is still like that because they still have to work on it.
But it didn't stay completely flat, and I didn't like it. Right. Here too, you see? Yes, there's some play here, huh?
Do we need to take this out to fit it properly? Yes, then they had put it. Now, where did they put it? On this side? Was it on this side? Yes, on this side. Let's see if it's possible. They had put a little piece of paper there. Yes, because the headlight was completely alone, shaking. This had some padding.
Yes.
Yes, the casing, the...
Trim, look, isn't that the small brown paper? Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. It even has the date and everything.
Is it from a newspaper?
Let me see. Is it from a newspaper?
Let me see. Well,
Yeah, it looks vintage, really.
that's what I said when I saw the video. Even the paper looks vintage.
It's yellowed.
Yeah, super yellow.
My name is Mark, and I'm a car fanatic.